Everyone in the house heard it. Not a whisper, not a muffled sound, a scream. A scream so sharp, it cut right through the silence. My family didn't believe in ghosts, not really, not until that night. It started when we moved into the old Perry home, an old Victorian on the edge of town, cheap because it hadn't sold in years. Some people said the previous owner died there. Officially, it was natural causes. Unofficially, no one really knew. But we weren't thinking about that when we signed the papers. We're practical people. We believed in jobs and bills and school and real-world problems. Ghosts were movies, not reality. The night we moved in was cold for October, colder than it should have been. Windows rattled, the heater groaned. You could feel the hollow spaces between walls, like the house was breathing. We didn't think much of it, until the first night. I woke up just after midnight to the sound of something heavy dragging across the floor downstairs. At first I thought it was my brother. He's 6 years younger than me and has an annoying habit of sneaking into my room to prank me. So I got up and walked quiet as possible down the hall. And that's when I heard it. A low, guttural sound. Not human, not animal. Something deeper, something angry. I froze. The sound stopped. Silence. Then, the scream. A scream so loud, it felt like it was standing right behind me. I bolted back into my room and pulled the covers over my head. My mind raced. Maybe it was a dream. Maybe the old house was just settling. But I couldn't sleep, not with that scream echoing in my ears. The next morning, things got strange. My little sister wouldn't come downstairs. When my mom asked her why, she pointed toward the living room and whispered, "Something yelled at me." We thought she was just nervous about the move, until we saw the living room. The furniture was rearranged, not moved, reordered, like someone walked through slowly, testing every angle, until it was just right. The coffee table was against the wall, the couch angled toward the window, and all the pillows were stacked neatly in a corner. Nothing was broken. Nothing was out of place, except that nothing was in the place we put it. My dad said it was kids playing a joke. My mom said it was wind. But I saw something in her eyes that told me she didn't really believe that. That night we tried to sleep together in one room. It helped for a little while. Then the scratching started. At first soft, light, almost polite, and then faster, like someone or something was running its fingernails across the wood just outside the door. None of us said a word, not even my dad. We just stayed still, afraid to breathe. Then, the scream. This time it came from the basement, a scream unlike anything I'd ever heard. Deep and unnatural, filled with rage, filled with pain, filled with something that shouldn't exist. My mom dropped to her knees and started praying. My dad grabbed a baseball bat. My sister hid under the bed. I couldn't move. And then the lights went out. Total darkness. Not the flicker or the buzz, just absolute black. I heard my dad reboot the breaker. Nothing. No lights, no sound, just silence. And then one more scream. Closer this time, right outside the bedroom door. My dad pushed the door open. We all turned the corner, down the hallway, towards the basement steps. I'll never forget what we saw. The basement door was open. We didn't open it. We know we didn't. The air that came from below was cold, freezing, like stepping into the mouth of winter. And that's when we heard it again, the scream. But this time, it wasn't random. It was a voice saying one word over and over. Go back. It repeated 3 times. Then everything stopped. No sound, no cold, no shadows, just stillness. We didn't stay down there, not even 1 second. We got out of that house that night, all of us in our pajamas. We left everything behind, furniture, boxes, even rooms we hadn't unpacked. We didn't look back. Later, when we sold the house, the new owner reported the same thing: late-night noises, movements in the walls, and once, a scream so awful. He said it froze the blood in his veins. No one in my family talks about that house anymore. We don't joke about what we heard. We don't wonder if it was real, because some sounds, some places, are too alive with past things to be just imagination. And whatever was in that house, whatever screamed, it wasn't human. If you've experienced anything like this, tell me in the comments. These stories are based on real accounts, and the details matter. If you want more true events like this, subscribe, because sometimes the smallest incidents are the ones that stay with you the longest.